And hello and welcome to another episode of Great Lakes Post Live Stream. My name is Casey Campbell. Thank you for tuning in. We have a very special guest today because every guest is special. Zach Pardonay from Brighton Football joins us right now. Welcome.
Hello, Casey.
First off, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm hanging in there. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good, man. So let's get into it. It has been an interesting year for sure. It certainly started off like that, but not the way that you wanted it to for personally.
Yep.
First off, how are you doing? And talk about how the year has gone in your recovery.
It definitely started off a little rough. Kind of had to step into a new role for the team. Had to put my personal feelings aside, which was difficult at times, especially. Had to step up, try to be a leader and show the younger guys what I know and let them take control. But I'm doing a lot better now. Recovery's going really well. Feeling good, getting ready for college ball.
Yeah. So what has this off time been like for you? What have you done to pass the time, really?
I've just been working out as much as I can, trying to get my knee back in shape, trying to get my body in the best shape ever. Been studying my playbook that my coach sent out, just getting ready for college.
And talk about some of the things that, we'll get into more of the football season later, but overall, your thoughts on it.
Talking about last season, right?
Of course.
It's hard to describe sometimes to people that weren't a part of it and don't know what it was like. I mean, coming into the season, there was a few of us that really talked about going all the way, making it to states. And, as time went on, as we got closer, we just formed a brotherhood and the possibility just became a reality. And we realized we had a chance and we kept working and we made it.
Yeah. Coming up, we'll talk more about Zach's season and the Brighton football team as a whole as they went to the state finals. We'll be right back.
Is that beautiful? And then you're going to have the
Is your money not sure what to do with itself? At Ally, we'll help it save for the future with our smart savings tools. For all things money, you deserve an ally.
And we're back. Zach Pardonay joins us as he will join us for the entire episode. There he is. All right, Zach, let's get into this. Everyone talks about the Belleville game, going to the Ford Field, but you actually got two playoff games before the Belleville game at home. What were they like?
Honestly, I still remember clear as day. We were at Holt, absolute mud bowl, and somebody walked up to me. One of our assistant coaches walked up to me, and he was like, "We have a home playoff game." And the feeling, we all just started shouting and celebrating because there was a minute left in the whole game. We were up 26-7. And we just realized that we were going to have East Kentwood, who knocked us out last year, at home.
Yeah.
And it was just, we were ready. Our little revenge tour started.
Yeah, so after those two playoff games, you got into the Belleville game when it was played at Howell, another rival.
Yep.
Was that an advantage?
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's always been a dislike between Brighton and Howell, and an even stronger dislike the past few years between Brighton and Belleville. So playing Belleville at Howell with everybody against us and then beating them, yeah, yeah, it was an advantage.
Yeah. The linebacking core this season, you talk about, the two of you, and you had some guys fill in, like Brendan Mercier, Tegan Kogler. Those two had to fill in. What was basically the relationship between you guys and how they had to interact when you went down?
I mean, as you know, Cole, great player. He stepped up when I went down. He kind of took over, led that defense even more than he was already. Tegan has always been one of the most willing players to learn and listen to everybody around him and adapt and learn from them and just become a better football player because of it. Same with Mercier. When I went down, he had to step into a role that, in my opinion, few could play, and he did a great job.
Yeah. All right. Coming up after the break, we'll talk about where Zach is going. Of course, Hillsdale is where he'll be playing his college football next. After this.
What is this thing?
A Roxor.
Ain't no turn signals.
No traffic where this goes.
Ain't no plastic.
Nope. Box steel frame, too.
Woo-wee, that's purty. No nav TV screen.
It's up there.
Ain't got no license plate.
Ain't street legal. That's the best part.
If you're looking for unmatched capability and industrial strength durability, it all starts here for under 16 grand.
Ain't no toy, huh?
Nope.
And we're back. So Zach Partnay joins us. Hillsdale is where you decided to go.
Yes, sir.
Why there?
Hillsdale was one of the first schools that really started talking to me. They were one of the only schools that kept talking to me after Churchill. But besides that, just going to camps there and meeting the coaches and the team, it just felt like the right place for me to continue my career, both academic and athletic. And I just felt like it was home, and it was going to be the best fit for me.
You talk about your legacy as a family. You're the youngest of three.
Yep.
Your two older brothers, Jacob, who graduated with me at Brighton, and then Josh, the second youngest, and then, of course, you. What's the legacy like, and how do you think the Partnays have left the legacy on Brighton football?
Jacob was a huge part of that legacy. He really started everything. I've really tried to follow in his footsteps and just take what he's taught me and what I've learned from him and put it to my own life and my own play. And I mean, there's still people that talk about him playing. There's still coaches around that know of me because of him. And I think I hope I've added to that. I hope I've extended that legacy. And I hope like the younger generation of kids coming up will remember that, will remember both of us, and just continue and try to create their own legacy and do what we did.
And what was your best memory of Brighton?
My best memory of Brighton. Yeah, I mean, it's an obvious one. It's Belleville at Howell. That feeling, I've never felt anything like that in my life. And given I didn't really play in that game, I was on the field for probably like 4 or 5 plays, but that did not matter at all. Like, it was a team effort. We were all brothers, and it was just all for one to take down Belleville, who has beat us 3 times in 2 years. It's been close every time, and they've just got away with it, and we finally got them back.
All right, Zach, I want to thank you for coming on the show today, and I wish you the best of luck at Hillsdale.
Thank you for having me.
And I would like to thank all of you for the privilege of your time by watching the Great Lakes Post live stream. I'm Casey Campbell. We'll see you next time.